Today I'm here speaking with Paris, and she is a up and coming songwriter. And today we're going to figure out how and find out how songwriters get their inspirations, where they get their creativity from, and we're going to just go on from there. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fabulous. I feel amazing today.
Actually. Good. Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Celeste 360.
Okay.
So let me start with, when did you start writing music?
I was probably about 9 or 10 when I first started. When I wrote my very first song, I didn't even know I could sing right away. My cousin Monique told me, she was like, "You sound pretty good."
Mm-hmm.
And we were walking down the alley to the park, and we were just making up songs, walking, and I was like, "I sound good." She was like, "Yeah." So then after that, I just thought, well, maybe I should write a song, and then I did. And then I let you hear my first song, and you was like, "That's actually good. You like the words." And I said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going."
So take me back to that day and sing a little bit of that song for me and project your voice.
It was a song about people playing games with their life and just not taking life seriously. So it was like a little about all the months and years I go through, I wanna move ahead. Will I live in a harder life or easier instead? Won't you tell me, when will it all stop? 'Cause 12 o'clock on the dot, I wanna reach the top. It's all about your life. 'Cause you might not sleep through another night. You know.
Yeah, cool. So where does your inspiration come when you get ready to sit down and write a new song? Where do you get, what is it that takes you to the page to actually write?
Well, sometimes I don't always write about my situations. Sometimes I do, but when I hear the beat, once I hear it, I'm like, and I love the beat, I immediately just start freestyling to it, and then I'll start writing the words, because I might have a different version for something else, like, oh, I like this, let me try this, and then I'll try something else, but it always comes out good the first time.
Really?
Yeah, and then I just keep going, and
I mean,
it's the beat. The beat tells me something. It's the beat, and it's not necessarily, well, I'm about to write about this or that. It's not nothing. Or this guy done did this or that. It's just whatever I hear.
But you do tend to write a lot about relationships. I know that you're young, and so that is kind of a primal focus for some people. There was a song that you wrote that I really, really liked. And do you remember what it was about? Like, the song that I liked that you liked. Yeah, sing a little bit of that and project your voice so that the audience can really hear the lyrical content.
It's like, it was like, that's why you're my baby. You drive me crazy. I love you, gotta have you. That's why I call you daddy. 'Cause I want you. It was something that was like, when the rain is pouring down, you bring me sunshine. And every time I'm wildin' out, you calm me right down. When they say I ain't gonna make it, you're my motivation. And when things get crazy, you say I love you. I made that because I felt like it would be good for other women too. Like, their man sometimes could bring them back down, and it's gonna be okay.
And you know, today I feel like a lot of music that men sing is about the negativity of relationships and women. But, you know, I think there's a space for your lyrical content right now where you can uplift women. We need songs that uplift us when we're down and out and depressed. You know, like Mary J. Blige used to be one of those type of people for me back in the, I guess, early 2000s, you know, My Life album. I was going through my own little breakup back then. This before I got married again and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And sometimes for me, I don't always have the words to express how I feel. So writers give us that.
Yeah.
You guys fill a place in our hearts to help us deal with our emotions, and we don't have enough of that, anymore. So who are some of the people you look up to, whether it's the singer or the writer?
I always loved Whitney Houston. I always loved her voice. I love Beyonce still. Monica, Brandy, just Keisha Cole's, all those strong. I like strong singers. Mariah Carey, people that sing with like soul. Because that's my voice is strong and stuff like that. But I just love the way they sing. I love the words and stuff, like the way they're. I don't like everybody's music, but I think they have great music.
Right.
And like stuff I'll still listen to.
So, some people, I don't like everybody's music. I don't like some stuff, but then other people really, really get into it.
Like Mary, like Shantae Moore, all the stuff. When we were young, my mom would play these songs. That's why we know all the words to them, me and my sisters. But that kind of made me want to start writing.
When you growing up, your parents influence your music choices because it's Saturday, you're cleaning house, you're like playing music.
And in the ladies' room, people was like, "How do you know this song?" I'm like, "My mom, because Janae." And then sometimes my mom, I'll have a music playlist for her, and she'll be like, "Play that again." She knows that I know all my mom's favorites. Monifa.
Yeah.
So I remember that growing up in California. Like
she is my daughter, y'all. So now you're meeting another family member. They agreed to get on my YouTube channel. But I feel like they all have their own unique talent. You met Shayna, my oldest daughter. You met Alethea, Be the Roses. My middle daughter, the oldest one, Shayna, is the Atlanta Home Experts, and now you're meeting Songbird, Paris, the songwriter. Now, all the children are different, so they have different temperaments, different vibes, that type of thing. And if you know anybody looking for lyrical content and songwriter, she is available. You can reach out. You can reach out. Like, can you play us a snippet of something you recently did? And, while she's looking for that clip, I also want you guys to remember that no matter what your dream is, you should never, ever give up. All it takes is that one hit, that one song, that one person that says, "Hey, I like that." So here we go. Hold it up. Hold it. We're going to hold it up because...
As loud as it goes. Because we didn't have that one. We don't even act the same no more. You come in and you go, my love. You don't even call me no more. I guess you got someone else in store. I pack my shit.
Sing with it.
Ain't staying here if there's no love. But I always miss the times we share. Never picture life without you. Move on, girl.
Keep going.
Gotta move on, baby girl. Yeah. It was good while it lasted, but now we gotta move past it. Move on, girl. We telling everybody to move on, basically.
Yeah.
If it ain't working out.
Okay, thank you. And if you can find another clip for us in a minute, we're gonna ask you another question. So, where do you see yourself going with your music? Would you like to be a performer or just writing for somebody?
Yeah, I just want to write. I just really like writing, and I will keep writing and keep writing. I realized it was something that I was passionate about when I kept going like all night till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and everybody in the studio was like, "Okay," and I was like, I can keep going. It was like one thing about her, she gonna keep wanting to keep going. It's just something I love to do.
Do you mind if I speak a little bit about some of the things you ran into over the years?
Yeah, sure.
I find it sad that when a person is trying to pursue their career in the music industry and people try to take advantage of their youth, their inexperience, and try to negotiate sexual favors. Oh, we'll put you on if you do this, if you do that. That can really damage a person's spirit and hinder them, because it creates stumbling blocks and fears that could potentially stop someone from walking in their full potential and their greatness. And I feel like, as your mom, we've encountered those types of situations several times.
Yeah.
And it could be damaging to someone's spirit, but I'm proud of you that you keep going, because all it takes is that one person.
Yeah, sometimes I give up sometimes, and I'll be like, I'm not doing this no more. I need to find something else.
But it's also therapeutic for you.
Yeah, it is. It's like, how some people their go-to is like alcohol or a drug,
which you don't do neither,
or nightclub, or sex, or just stuff. People have their escape for certain things.
Yes.
And this is my escape.
I want you to start getting paid to escape.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, now I need to get paid. I know that I'm super good at it. I know I have a lot of great songs, but I need to, I guess, be more consistent and get more serious about it. I'm getting older.
Right.
But my mom is like, I look up to her because she does her decorating thing, and she didn't give up. She kept going. And so yeah, that's where I get like my inspiration from.
And it's do or die. I mean, I don't care what nobody says about what I'm doing, how I love, how I feel. I'm not hurting nobody. I ain't stopping nobody. I'm not judging nobody. I'm doing me. And I always encourage everybody, do you. If you like someone and you feel like, oh, I like how they move, I like how they flow, then you can connect with that person. We all have to find our tribe and who motivates us, who lifts us up.
And what you were saying back to the sexual thing with guys trying to do stuff in the studio. One time I was very hurt because I thought I was going to make it, because they told me to write a song for a girl. And I wrote it, and it was a good song. And then they, I guess her parents didn't have the money for the project. So they were looking at me like, okay, you can go, or either you can sleep with us. And I was in a room, and it was a whole bunch of guys coming at me at once. I had no shoes on. I had my little white little car. I ran out there, and I just got in the car. I was crying because I was so hurt, because I wanted this for so bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm so close. I'm in a real studio. I'm working around with real people. Like, they want me to do this. And I didn't, at the time, I was homeless. So I was figuring like, oh, this is my break. Like, this is I'm about to get out of my situation. But when that happened, it just made me feel like, man, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to. But something always just get up, write another song. No matter what, even if I'm getting paid or not, it's my passion.
Right.
So I keep going. But that made me look at things differently. Like, man, do I got to do this to get on? You know what I'm saying?
And I know that as your mom, you've encountered that a lot, and I hated that. And and I was getting to the point where I was like, just leave these people alone. There's too many vultures out there. And we don't know what a singer or songwriter has to do to get put on, if you will. Yeah,
that's why I stay to myself a lot. But I mean, I would go to my mom. I don't know the business. I don't know a lot of things that goes on with that. I have the talent.
But you've encountered that. And so if you know a songwriter, a manager to help someone that's trying to get their career moving forward, send us a DM. Leave us a comment. Y'all know how to find me. But I'm so glad that, we have the kind of energy and spirit that we rise up. We take the high road. We rise above all of those mishaps and misfortunes, and, we keep going.
Yeah. We do.
So that's good. There was a song.
I got that one with Young Dirt. That I deserve.
Yes.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I can play that.
And can you sing it with the song? That way they can hear it better.
Yeah, I could try to. I'm a little bit.
Okay. Here we go.
I deserve to be loved. Hey, I deserve all of your trust. Ooh, I deserve the moon and stars. I deserve it all. I deserve you. That's a little snippet. And that's Young Dirt. He a rapper. I was walking by. I was like, "Can I get on your song?" He was like, "I got the words already." I said, "Can I get my own words?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You can get in the booth."
But yeah, you've been in a lot of studios with a lot of promises. And I feel like, it's your time now. It's your time. You're doing everything. You're a mom. You work. You out here trying to make a way for you and your children. And somebody's going to see this video. And they're going to see your story. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Songbird. I'm going to put in a few more clips. If you know anybody, once again, this is 360 Celeste. Thank you guys so much. Like, share.
Follow my SoundCloud, Songbird Publishing.
Okay, follow her SoundCloud. We'll link it in the description box. We'll link it below. Subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers. She's a non-drinker. I'm not.
You crazy, Mom. Oh. I deserve all of your trust. I deserve you. Body on the line before God. I stayed down for you when your heart turned cold. But no, you ain't love me at all. Dealing with your games and them trifling bras. Don't defend my love. Leave me standing alone. No, you ain't love me at all.
I just got through. Shoot, look. Look, show her how you look. Fill up a little bit. Oh, you can. I'm holding this thing on the end. She's on PTO.
Oh, I like your hair.
Look at me. All the way.
Okay, somebody's grown.
Okay.
Cute.